And I think that that brings us in terms of progress to our last bucket, which is celebration. So through all of this, the goal is that the student is starting from somewhere and moving somewhere else, and that somewhere else, we're fingers crossed, is looking like project mastery. And so as a Reboot coach, it was crucial for us to celebrate every success a student had, whether it was a student picking up a phone and talking to a coach for the first time in months, scheduling a new project. There had been no activity in terms of scheduling projects in their pipeline, submitting a project, mastering a project, getting a not yet, because it means that they've submitted something, and that might be something new to them as they haven't had the opportunity to work on school for a while, and really leveraging that success to let them know that we're their cheerleaders and their champions and that we want to see them succeed.
Every touch point a student has with the learning process is an opportunity for us to highlight, but also acknowledge and also celebrate, especially for the students that have been stuck for a while. If one of the things that they had to do was, post in the community, or if it was they found a team, if it was, oh, I finally, went back to the deliverables and I started working through it. As a coach, it's important for us to leverage that and acknowledge for them that, whoa, this is a big step. The fact that you've actually taken charge of this. And for the students, what it does is it normalizes the experience, but it also makes them feel good that, even though I haven't submitted it yet, but the fact that I've done things that's going to contribute to me to eventually submit it, and the coaches acknowledge it, that's a great way for us to celebrate. And obviously you can't celebrate in a way that it's generic and not relatable. You have to continue to find how do you bring this up that's going to resonate for the students, for them to find value in it.
Mm-hmm. And there's still a great piece of mirroring and reflecting in this process. So once a student achieves project mastery, there's a great conversation to be had about not only the explicit competencies, the can-do statements that a student's mastered through project work, but also the implicit competencies that they've mastered. And it's a great opportunity for students to reflect back on all the little things they've learned in between, whether that's getting over a wheel driver, taking a hard look at how they've started to master some time management skills, being able to reflect back on how a learning experience has affected them. There's a lot of really important implicit competencies in all these projects that we also want to celebrate when students achieve mastery in those.
Yeah, I would say when in doubt, celebrate. I just feel like, because a lot of our students are working remotely, they don't really, they might not have anyone else that's really there to champion them and cheer them up. So as a coach, it's important to always find an opportunity to acknowledge their success.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you very much for checking out the videos and the training. This is the first step to building academic skill coaching between coach and student.